The hardest goodbyes are not spoken. They're the ones you make while still loving. And sometimes God isn't asking you to fight harder. He's asking you to release. Here's the truth. You don't struggle to let go because you're weak, but because you've invested deeply into the relationship. You pictured a different ending. You're thinking things will get better. You stayed because you think this would finally work. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Relationship Space by B-LARA, where clarity meets love and hearts. Learn better connections. Letting go is often harder than holding on. Let's be honest. Letting go is one of the hardest things to do in relationships, not because the connection is good, but because of certain reasons. Sometimes you're not holding on to love. You're holding on to hope that they'll change someday, that it will get better, or hope that you didn't waste your time. Today's conversation is not about blame. It's about release with clarity, not bitterness. Now let's discuss why we struggle to let go. Many people don't struggle with letting go because they're weak. They struggle because they've invested emotionally into the relationship. They've imagined a future together. They've endured so much already. And there's this quiet thought within them that says, if I leave now, everything I endured was for nothing. All the financial investment is a waste. But here's the truth. Staying longer doesn't redeem pain. It multiplies it. Time spent is not a reason to stay. It's the growth gained that's the real value. Now ask yourself, how much value have you added to your life since you began this relationship? How much impact has this relationship done on you? If the answer isn't positive, then it's not worth staying. Let go! Another reason we struggle with letting go is we keep ignoring red flags. One of the most freeing moments in relationships is this: when you stop negotiating with red flags. If someone repeatedly shows you inconsistency, not checking on you often, for weeks no interaction between you two, he goes off like a ghost and returns with excuses like, I'm busy or I'm not the calling type, just know it's a red flag. He disrespects you by constantly talking down on you, either in the private or in public. He abuses you, he has no regard for you, then note it. He isn't always available emotionally, like being around to celebrate important dates with you like birthdays, anniversaries, or graduation ceremonies, and so on. Then he gives excuses like he doesn't remember. It's obvious you're not a priority. Ignoring these attitudes or giving excuses for these attitudes will not make the relationship better, rather you're only hurting yourself. Lack of accountability. He's not transparent to you because he believes he's not in depth to you. He accepts strange calls, and when you question, he gives excuses he's making an important call. He hides chats and blocks his phone with passwords so you won't have access to it. He's already telling you. He's not accountable to you. He travels without notice and return without letting you know where he went and when to expect him. Let's be honest, that's not confusion. That's information. Enough information to let you know these are red flags. Enough information to let you know this relationship isn't worth your investment. Clarity begins when you stop asking, what if I'm wrong? And start asking, what if this is exactly what it looks like? What if these are the signs I need to help me let go easily? Now, letting go isn't easy, but here are practical steps to help you. 1, grieving what you hoped for. Letting go doesn't mean pretending it didn't matter, or pretending nothing really happened between you two. In fact, you're allowed to grieve. Yes, cry if you want to cry. You're allowed to think about the future you once imagined, the version of them you hoped for, the effort you put into the relationship to make it work. That's fine. But you see, closure doesn't always come from just conversation. Sometimes it comes from acceptance. Accepting that yes, something real happened between you two, but right now you're letting it go. So healing begins when you stop reopening wounds just to get answers. 2, detaching without hardening your heart. Here's an important balance. You can let go without becoming cold. You don't have to become automatically an enemy to your ex. Because you choose to leave, you don't automatically start nursing every wrongs he did, just to get back at him. No, in so doing, you're only hurting yourself and reopening your heart to wounds. See, you can set boundaries without becoming bitter. Detachment means choosing yourself without guilt, walking away without revenge, and releasing without wishing harm. Here's the truth. Forgiveness is not reconciliation, and peace does not mean he should have access to you. You don't need to hate someone to leave them. 3, reduce or stop contact. Begin at first by limiting the number of times you call or text him. You won't immediately stop the connection, Because emotions are still there. Memories are still all over your mind. So taking it one step at a time will help. There are some days you should intentionally don't call or text even when the urge is there. Now, when you have mastered how to stay without connecting with him for days, then you can go for weeks, then months, and finally, completely do away without contacting him. 4, stop checking their social media. Here's a great temptation. I know you want to check out his latest post, or probably if he's gotten a new wine, or he's doing absolutely fine without you. When you check his post, the next thing you would want to comment. The funny thing is, some of these guys intentionally will post what will inspire you to comment, and from there, begin conversation which might later spark up the flames. If possible, mute them or block them for the now. You can visit that aspect later. While this is one of the best, because what you don't see, often your mind don't process. Out of sight is out of mind. 3, stop replaying old conversations. This is a very silent struggle many struggle with. The way the person smiles, talks, teases, all of these starts replaying in your mind. You suddenly remember all the conversations you once had. The more you keep feeding your mind with this, the more you keep struggling to let go. If possible, delete all conversations, so you won't have any to fall back to. 4, replace rumination with routine. Instead of brooding on him in your mind, ruminating on some memories, look for something to keep you busy. Get a job doing, get some chores at home to help your mind busy. Engage in things that makes you happy. Go for walks, take yourself out to view. Some places to help refresh your mind. Read some books. An idle mind will easily ruminate on the past. 5, distance. Distance is not punishment. It's medicine. You can't heal in the same space that keeps reopening the wound. So move away from there. The more you keep seeing him, the more wounds are opening and healing is delayed. Lastly, talk to God about it. Release every hurt and pains to God. Let him heal your heart, especially the ones that deals with betrayal. And sure, he'll help you too. One thing that's obvious after letting go is everywhere seems quiet, because the one you've surrounded your thoughts, time, emotions with is no longer there, so it seems empty again. Now, this is where many people panic. But know this season is sacred. It should be cherished instead, because it's where your confidence returns, your discernment sharpens, your standards rise, your clarity deepens. Loneliness here is temporary. Peace here is permanent. Don't rush to fill the gap. Don't rush to open your heart to another. Also, don't rebound immediately. Just let it transform you while you prepare your heart and give yourself time for another opportunity to love and to be loved. Yes, I remember a case of someone who was deeply hurt by someone she so loved. She never believed it would happen. Her fiance got her best friend pregnant just few days to their marriage. It wasn't just a betrayal, but how hurting she was. Imagine the effort, time, emotions she has invested into the relationship. She quickly resolved within her not fall in love again, no matter the kind of guy that approaches her. Be it the one with class, well-to-do, good-looking, because she doesn't want to be hurt again. Listen, letting go is not the end of love, and should not be the end of love, but the end of confusion. The fact that you had one or several bad relationships doesn't mean you cannot experience a good one or find better love again. See, when you release what's wrong, you make room for what's right, and it becomes easier for healthy love to recognize you. It doesn't compete with your healing. It doesn't arrive in chaos. Sometimes the bravest act of faith is walking away. But many will say, I have let go of wrong relationships, yet still attracting wrong persons. I have dated wrong persons consecutively. Is it possible to attract the right one? Is there really any chances to meet a good partner? I can understand your plight, and this is what we will deal on in our next discussion. So if you've been inspired, helped, or received clarity in this video, kindly subscribe, like, and share to someone who this will be of help to as well. And remember, love grows best where clarity lives. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Until next time, stay open to healthy love.